Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a Kendal Jenner inspired look. Obviously I'm not as tanned as her, I'm not as thin as her, I don't have kind of the same eyebrow shape or hairstyle, but this is what I'm taking from one of her. I think it might have been when she went to the Oscars. It's kind of more of an evening look and I really like it. It's got subtle eyes, but yeah, a really bold lip. I really hope you enjoy this and keep watching to find out how I got this Kendal Jenner inspired look. All the Jenner sisters and the Kardashian sisters, obviously they've got such a flawless base. They like to have really nice contoured, highlighted bases. Everyone has kind of gone a bit Kylie mad at the moment, whereas I actually prefer Kendal's makeup. I think it's just a little bit more natural and more kind of like more sophisticated, I guess. I mean, she's not as adventurous, but I don't know, I just really like it. So the first thing that I'm going to do is prime my skin with the Body Shop All-in-One Insta Blur. This is really silicone based, so as you can see it's more silicone based than anything that I've ever tried before, and it does work really nicely though. And I never realised it's actually got quite a nice scent to it. It's not strong, but it's kind of just, I don't know, you can it's definitely fragrant, so I'd be careful maybe if you do have sensitive skin for that one actually. Foundation wise, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Lumi Magique foundation, because as I say, it gives a really nice coverage, but it's still kind of got that little bit of dewiness. It's not too matte and it's not too dewy. People are always taught to kind of work from their T-zone and outwards. I always start on my cheeks. I think it's just because that's where I always need a bit more coverage. You can see that we have a little friend here that's wanted to join us on my cheek. I do really like this, so I might use this foundation more. I'm going to go in with my Soap and Glory Kick-Ass Concealer, and this is the one that has got the two, sorry this looks a bit manky because I do use this every single day, the two different colours. This is in medium. I wish I'd got the light, but hey ho. That's the other thing, that the actual texture is different between these two as well. One is for spots and one is for concealer. So the one that goes over the spots, that's you. Just gonna do that. Hope you can't really see him, but you see him? He's absolutely awful. He needs to go. This is a really nice thick concealer that actually doesn't look cakey. So that's why I do use this a lot of the time. It's really nice. And it just tends to blend, as opposed to, even though I am dabbing it on the skin, it blends and it doesn't look as if I've literally just popped it on my skin and caked it. I'm then going to take, I think this is the setting brush, yep, and the powder from the Kick-Ass Concealer under my eyes. And then I'm just going to powder just above my eyebrows, and then I'm just going to take this down sides of the nose, kind of along here. I don't get particularly oily, as I say, I do have dry skin, but it's just because this is a dewy kind of foundation that I'm just doing this. They're just this side, the chin. And I'm quickly just going to dab on that spot, mainly to set it in place as opposed to controlling any oil. Kind of while that all kind of sits in place, I'm going to do my eyes. I have the Makeup Revolution eye primer, which is Focus and Fix. And this is really similar to the e.l.f. one. I think it's really similar to the MUA one as well. From kind of reviews and stuff that I saw. The thing with primer is literally just to, especially eye primer, is just to do a little bit. A little bit goes such a long way, because it can end up actually having the opposite effect and just ruining your eyeshadow. The bottom lash line with my ring finger. I'm going to go back to a very old school product. This is my Sleek Storm palette. It's really grubby, I do apologise. But this has got kind of like the Kardashian and Jenner sisters written all over it, doesn't it? It's got kind of a couple of mattes, and then it's got these really nice shimmery colours. And first I'm just going to take this matte brown colour. I'm just popping that all over the eye, on the lid, into the crease, and slightly above the crease. Now I'm just going to take this matte brown here, and I'm taking it on the same big fat fluffy brush. It will apply the eyeshadow slightly lighter, and it won't be as densely packed onto the eye. So even though this is quite a dark brown, it's not going to actually be seen as quite a dark brown. And I'm just placing that in the kind of outer V, just in circular motion. You can see just how lightly this has been put on, that it's not at all harsh. Now what I'm just going to do is take this flatter brush. This is a C brush, and I'm going to use this. I'm going to take this dark shimmery brown here, and I'm just going to get a very little amount, and I'm just going to pop that in the middle of my lower lash line, and I'm just going to smudge it out. And I'm just to help things smudge a little bit better, I normally mix a bit of shimmer and a bit of matte, so I'm going to take that same kind of dark matte that we used in the crease, and I'm just going to pop that kind of more towards the edge and bring it in. So whereas on the shimmer we kind of put it in the middle and smudged out, this one's going to go from the out in. Don't be afraid to smudge under the eye, because I think that's what really makes the look come together. So as you can see, it's already looking a bit scary, because what I'm just going to do is I'm going to finish by putting this is Smoky Quartz, I think the shade is, yep, by Rimmel. This is just a single shade, and I'm just going to pop that on the lid of my eye. So this is kind of like a nice shimmery colour, but it's not dark like the one that we've got on the bottom. And what I'm just going to do is that I'm going to take that matte brown again on the big fluffy brush, and then just blend that all in so that it is one, it's not kind of two separate colours. And yep, again starting from the outer V and work inwards. I'm then going to take L'Oreal Super Liner in the Perfect Slim version. This is just the black one. She's not like Kylie where she's got like a big cat eye. She's literally just got a very fine line. So as you can see, this is absolutely perfect for it. I've just thickened that lash line, and I'm just going to apply some Soap and Glory thick and fast mascara. I'm going to add just some false lashes as well in a minute, natural looking ones, because as I say in that picture, she's got really natural lashes that I actually think I actually think she's got lash extensions as opposed to false eyelashes, because they're not they look really long and wispy, but not kind of false. I was going to use the Ardell Demi Wispies, but I bought a pack and I can't find them, and also I thought that as this is kind of drugstore, I'm actually going to use a cheaper option just to make it more accessible, and it's just in this pack that I got from eBay. You see they're just really kind of natural looking. I've just cut them down so that they fit me, and I'm just going to apply. So there they are. As at the moment they're not looking like anything special. You probably can't even see them that well because where they are eBay, they are kind of really straight. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just waiting for those just to dry a little bit more. So I've just really just thrown them on really quickly. And then I'm just going to very softly is just curl them. I kind of do the pump and move actually when I'm curling my lashes. So as you can see, I don't know whether they're showing up. They're just looking a little bit more wispy than what they were. If you can see those a little bit better. And she also has a lot of mascara underneath. She probably actually has false ones underneath. Okay, so there are the eyes done. I'm just going to go in with, I realised that my eyebrow stuff that I use is actually high-end. It's the HD Brow Kit, so I'm just going to be using this Makeup Revolution. I'm going to be mixing, I've kind of got the thing on, so I'm going to be using this dark one and this light one and mixing together. And Kendal Jenner kind of doesn't really do anything amazing with her brows, I don't think. She just kind of tends to have very rectangle looking. Sometimes it's just better to go with what your natural, or how you've shaped your brows. Sometimes when you copy other people's, it just ends up looking a bit kind of false. Where she's got quite thick eyebrows, for some people it might seem a bit too much. So I would kind of generally say to keep your own style with your brow a little better. I'm just going to go over those with Brow Drama by Maybelline. I'm still undecided on this, to be honest. Sometimes I love it, sometimes I hate it. It's very strange. I'm then going to go back on to the face, and I'm going to generally bronze the skin with the Body Shop honey bronzer. I'm just going to take a big fluffy brush like so and bronze around the cheek area, kind of where you would contour. I'm going to do some extra contouring in a minute, but this is just kind of to really bronze the face. I know I probably look different colours, but it's because obviously I'm trying to get a bronzy look. A fly just really, I thought a fly was going to fly in my face, but then I realised I'm next to a window. I'm then going to take a similar technique that I think I showed in my last video, which I have stolen the idea from Rosie from Arpis Makeup, and it's to use a big fan brush like this with my sleek contour kit. That's massively broken, and I'm just going to get it middle, and then obviously where you would contour. Yeah, I think this is such a good way to contour. I'm really, really happy that I copied Rosie's idea. You can obviously go in as dark or as light as you like. I am obviously kind of going in with a dark contour to get that bronzy look. I'm just going to take kind of what's ever on the brush and just pop that down my nose a little bit, like so. Next I'm going to highlight, and I actually find that a lot of drugstore ones are very pinky. The only one that I have that's kind of golden is the one from the Sleek palette, so I'm just going to use that on a duo fibre brush, and I'm just going to take that obviously on the top of my cheekbones. I'm going to take literally the littlest bit just along my nose, Cupid's bow, along the middle. I'm going to leave this bit kind of clear. If you want to highlight that, that's fine. I'll just do it very lightly. She's using a matte, kind of like peachy brownie shade. The closest I can find to it is Peach Melba. There's one from MAC, I think it's Harmony. Have I made that up? I think that would be a perfect one. And I'm just going to pop that literally on the apples and towards the back. Her cheeks are always, her blushes are kind of normally quite matte and quite natural, kind of, so it all blends in together. For the lips, which is kind of like the main pop of the whole look, I'm going to be using actually probably one of my favourite lip combos for the red lip, and it is the Colour Sensational by Maybelline, and this is in Please Me Red. And then because it's red and it's really nice, but it's kind of got a bit of gloss to it that she's wearing, I'm going to use the Rimmel Apocalypse in Across the Universe. Line my lips and kind of take this in a little bit further than just lining, but not covering my whole lip. So as you can see, I've done this really messily and I haven't kind of filled in everything. And what I'm just going to do is, this is quite a dark red, is I'm just going to take this and pop it very lightly on the bottom lip. And then just take it where you want to line the top lip. You don't need a lot. Okay guys, so this is the final look. As you can see, the lips are really nice and in your face, and the eyes are just, they've got something there, but they're very natural and subtle. I'll see you all soon. Bye.